everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And while this intro is a little bit different this week, I decided to use my phone because I have been hardcore editing, gaming, doing a lot of other things to bring the moolah in for this month. And when I was getting ready to do my intro on my computer started lagging, freezing, and then the maintenance outside decided to start mowing the lawn and weed whacking. So it's been glorious fun at the Pixie Palace, can't you tell? So you know what? It is what it is. Life throws us obstacles sometimes, so I'm just gonna go with it. So forgive the amateurish type of video you might get today, but we are gonna get it done. The interesting thing is this does tie into some energy messages I've been channeling in the past few hours. While we are in the Libra energy, it's all about balance, and we are seeking balance in our lives pretty much most of our journey. And it's a normal thing to be not totally balanced all the time. There is no such thing as perfect alignment. Sometimes we're going to get it right, sometimes we may not get it right, but we are always going back to that balance, one form or another. Now this week, it's very important to kind of take note on what aspects of your life need that extra balance, maybe a little tweak here and there, and above all, have patience. I think this is so ironic for what I've been dealing with this morning, but we need to have patience in order to do these things, to find that balance, to find that inner peace, as you will. Because if we don't have the patience, if we're always in that instant gratification mentality, we're really going to hinder ourselves. And it's all about going with the flow. Sometimes, yes, we need to put pedal to the metal and really work at things. But a lot of the time when we do that, we do tend to hit resistance more often than not. So take stock where you need to put in that work to work hard, but also when to kind of let go of that gas pedal a little bit and flow with life as it goes. And more importantly, we need to have the patience with one another. Yes, we may not always agree with what the other people are doing, and that's okay. We all have different values, different morals, different ways of life, and different perspectives. But sometimes we really need to have patience because we're all going through something. We all have a story that we may not share with everybody. So instead of being quick to judge or to dismiss, take a moment to walk in their shoes. Sometimes it'll give you a little bit of a different perspective. And sure, you may not be best friends, you may not even like one another, but you might actually have a little more compassion and maybe understand each other a little more. And who knows, they could teach you something as well. So that's the energy part of the reading. So as we go into the card reading, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I love you all. Thank you for your patience. Oh, and remember to take my poll about possibly going live next week. Yeah, might take the leap. It may not be a huge one, but it will be interesting. I guarantee you that. I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you soon. I will see you tomorrow for the movie, and let's get to the reading. As we get into the reading, you will see the lovely Oracle of the Fairies by Karen K card deck that I will be using throughout the video, and my lovely vanilla birch candle that smells amazing every time I light it. It actually smells like autumn in here. I love it. Of course, I have all my beautiful crystals to give that extra energy and oomph to the reading. And it dawned on me that I did not show you those medallions that I said I was going to in the last reading. I only have 2 of them, but they're really, really beautiful, and they each have an affirmation on them. This one, if the camera focuses, be here now. It's really, really pretty. And you can actually meditate with these or just have them around your home. See, that's like a Buddha. Yeah. You can just have that energy in your home that it really makes a difference. It's really nice. Where's the affirmation? It's okay. I really like this one. I am love. Absolutely beautiful. And the detail on these medallions are amazing. If I find the link, I'll put it down below. If it's not there, it's just because I couldn't find it. But they do have an account on Instagram, so if anything, I'll try to link it down below. They still sell them, and they have other ones as well that you can check out. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So as we get into it, I hope you guys are all doing well. Just get comfortable, clear your mind, and as always, take whatever resonates for you, but discard the rest. So let's see what the universe has to say this week. Okay, these are the 3 cards that popped out this week. We have quite a vast array of different messages coming in. So we have Wait for Winter, Magical Blessings, and Find Balance. So let's get into it. The first card is Wait for Winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Now, for those of you who have been with my channel for a while, might remember this card. As I've said before, some messages do repeat because other people may see the message when they haven't before, or it's something that needs more confirmation or emphasis. This is a time for hibernation, and it actually can come in different forms. A lot of us are very excited about our craft, maybe a career we're working on, even a YouTube channel like I do, or anything that we want to see fruition come out of. And it's very human to want results immediately. We're the instant gratification society, especially nowadays. And some of that is human nature. It's going to cross your mind, of course, and there's really no going around that. However, it's what we actually do with it. When we start realizing that sometimes patience really is a virtue, whether we think we have that or not, and allowing things to play out. Sometimes we have to put the work and be consistent, show up every day to bring those results that we're trying to bring in. And it might not just be in business, it also could be in a relationship, or even your own shadow work, or even just a hobby, or anything taking place that you want results immediately. Of course we do. I'm the same way. Sometimes I want to see those numbers and I want to, get those results. But sometimes when I get out of my own way and allow the energy to come through, I tend to have the results come in quicker. The interesting thing, a lot of us feel like we're ready for the results right away. We may be ready for that one thing or that one relationship or that subscriber count to go up or the painting to sell. Whatever our craft is or whatever our goals are, we may be like, oh, come on, let's get this show on the road. Let's see the results. I want it now. And when that does happen, in the rarity that it does, are we ready for that? Sometimes we're not in the right frame of mind to accept it and to really do the best with it. And sometimes we physically in our environment are not ready for it. If we're not going to use it for the highest good. We're not going to be able to enjoy it fully as it should be. Yes, there's a lot of impatience out there. Believe me, there are times I'm not patient. I am just as guilty as everyone else. However, when we learn from that and ask ourselves, why am I so impatient? Why do I actually need to see this right now? And allow those results to come in divine timing. When we ask ourselves things like that, it just allows us to be mindful. Of course, don't beat yourself up if you have a moment where you're almost snapping your fingers, wishing things to come about. But it's a matter of snapping back to the present and realizing that everything happens in the right time. So when you are waiting on those results, in the meantime, clear those old ties that no longer serve you. Clear out the old energy. Work on yourself. Work on those triggers or those traumas that you've been pushing to the side. It all is connected and it does affect everything, including the beautiful energy you're trying to bring in. Wait for winter, because when spring comes, that's when everything blooms and blossoms, and those beautiful results will come in a much better way than you could have anticipated. The second card is Magical Blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. I really like this card because it's a simple one, but a very powerful message is in it. In this card, it shows that you will be blessed in one form or another. It could be this week or next week or going forward. And in a lot of ways, you already are blessed. It really is interesting how gratitude is connected to everything. When you're grateful for what you already have in life, or when you look around on a bad day and realize, okay, it could be a lot worse. I do have my health, or I do have that roof over my head, or food on the table, or that wonderful pet I love, or that nurturing relationship that helps me get me through. It's never wrong to ask for help. It's never wrong to ask for a blessing, especially when you're going through a trying time. But being appreciative and thanking God or Source, Universe, whoever you pray to, is really, really important as well. Because when we start being grateful and start appreciating what we already have, it shows that we're ready for that next blessing, that we can handle it responsibly and really appreciate it for what it is. So when we keep our eyes on gratitude and really keep doing what we're supposed to doing, the universe will align with that. The universe will recognize that. And as we ask for blessings, we can also bless someone else, as the card says. We can actually help someone, even when we're going through a tough time. Reach out and help someone else. That really helps you take your mind off your own troubles. It helps that person, and sometimes it will actually bring some good energy back into your life. It's, again, everything's all connected. But magical blessings are upon us. They will be coming through in one form or another. Once again, they may not come in the form that we expected, but they are blessings through and through. And this last card really hits home for me. I don't know about you guys. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. This one I know resonates for me big time because I am very guilty of not having balance in my life as far as the life-work balance. There's a lot of discussion about the work-life balance, and it's one of those things, it's almost like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So many of us are seeking this balance, and while it is very important to be balanced in everything you do, as much as you can, the work-life balance sometimes seems like a mirage, and it kind of is, because there is no set schedule, there's no set way of achieving that balance without being flexible, at least, to what life might throw at you. So for example, there's some days all I'll do pretty much most of the day is my content. Sometimes I want to take a day just to chill and not do a whole lot. Maybe do the lesser tasks that I need to do. And it took me a while to really understand that. And I still struggle with that sometimes because of health issues and other factors in life. Sometimes being out of balance will trigger everything else to be out of balance. So while it's good to be flexible, it's not good to be too flexible. So even in that lies balance. It's really interesting. So basically, you're just being reminded to see what areas of your life maybe are a little out of whack right now and just need a little fine-tuning. So there you have it. Those are the messages for this week. Quite powerful messages as always. And it gave us something to think about. We have to be a little more present in our lives right now as we go about the change in season, weather-wise and metaphorically. It's time to take stock of what's going on in our lives, get back into alignment, see what needs to be done, and always make room for those beautiful blessings as we wait patiently for that fruition to come in. So if you like these kind of readings, please click like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow, it grows our community, and more importantly, it also helps get the messages out to those who need them. Also, as a reminder, always keep an eye on my community tab. Aside from making my own personal announcements for this channel, sometimes I'll share other creators' posts just to kind of support one another, but also share some magic that they are creating. As we go into this week, I hope you guys have a beautiful one. Thank you for all your support, your love, and all of your laughs. You guys are amazing. Let's keep on growing this pixie dust community and shine our light out there. And as we go forward, keep going for your dreams and always know you are enough. Until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste. And welcome. Here we're going to have the reading. As usual, I can't even do this. Welcome. Here we are having the reading that obviously stating what you're here for. Sitting in the park. I mean, just what have you. I could go on and on, but I won't. As you can see, we're at my usual setup. As I show my other deck in the way. That's awesome. Welcome back. Here we are. Why am I talking like? Hey, thank you for staying with me through this video. Well, I fuck up every single second. Yeah, that's